Hello everyone, welcome to my second application presentation. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about Poll Everywhere, which is an app that I had stumbled upon quite recently and I used it recently, so I'm really excited to talk about it. So let's get into it. So as soon as you type in polleverywhere.com, this URL, this is how you spell it, this is the home screen that it pulls up. It has a lot of cute graphics and it's very informational, obviously. And with any account, they're always going to give you the option to buy something, which is why it says pricing. But this is for more fancier options. I just like the basics of the app. And of course, I use the free option because, come on, college student. So I already have an account, like I said. That's why it says log out right there. So as soon as I pull up my polls, this is what comes up. So I recently used this in my American literature class, and I used it over the Great Migration. Now, I have found this app useful when it comes to pre-testing, I guess, but doing stuff before I actually dive into an assignment. So this app helps with, it allows you to create surveys and it allows you to do open-ended surveys, multiple choice surveys, things like that, and gets the whole class involved. And the reason why I like it is because you're using another piece of technology, your phone, when you create these surveys. So your students are able to get on their phones and interact with you, and they can see it on the big screen in the front of the classroom. So when I did my presentation over the Great Migration, the question that I wanted my class, my fellow classmates to answer is what do they already know about the Great Migration? So before I started even talking to them about what it was, I wanted to see what they already knew. And as you can see, it says 25 responses because this was last week. And it went really well. It's very easy to use, and I just find it very beneficial. So as it's pulling up right now, so it says poll locked because people already used it and I already had it open for the time that I needed it. But of course, once you create one, you have to press activate, and your students or your fellow classmates, whoever's participating in the survey, goes and follows the link that they provide you. So this is what I told my fellow classmates to put in that URL, and it pulled up what do you know about the Great Migration. So people said loss, northward, slavery, start, trailers, money, Oregon, Illinois, Americans, all these different responses, and it helped me get an idea of what they already know and what I should cover. So that was how I used it then. So let's create one right now so that you guys can see how it is used. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to click create once it finishes loading. Okay. So you can, like I said, you can create multiple choice or open-ended. This is what I did, word cloud, which is what you guys just saw. You can do Q&A, clickable image, survey, open-ended competitions, and they even give you more options that I'm sure you have to pay for, but we're not about to do that. So let's do open-ended right now. Open-ended. So just off the top of my head, I'm going to do one similar to the one that I did for my American literature project. And I'm going to go with, what do you know about the Emancipation Proclamation? And then I'm going to click create. So all of these options allow you um, to kind of customize it to what you want your students to get out of it. So you can say who you want to respond or how you want to respond. So I just clicked website for the first one, but they can also text it and it pops up on the screen right here. You can do audience restriction. So if you only want, if you want it to be completely anonymous and not pull up who said what, then that's cool. That's exactly what I did, but it says be careful because as soon as you click that, you can't go back. You can also do response settings, so how many people, or however many people are allowed to put in whatever they want, if they can change it, if they don't, if they're not allowed to change it. You can lock it so that no one's allowed to respond anymore. And of course, this is how you activate it. So I'm going to go on my phone and I'm going to go to the link pollev.com/Amber Simmons 921. And 921 is my username. So now I have to activate it and pulls up this. So I have to put in my name. Welcome to my presentation. Amber. Continue. And then it pulls it up on my phone and I can respond to the question, what do you know about the Emancipation Proclamation? And the more people I had, the better this example would be. But let's just say, and as soon as I submit it, it's right there. So this is similar to the word cloud, but the word cloud makes it a little more aesthetically pleasing to look at. This one is just, you can see everyone's individual responses. And of course, I said that I can just respond however many. So I submitted one and it just comes up. So the more, like I said, the more people, the better. But this is the basic of this app. I mean, I find it useful to use for pre-testing, but of course you can use it maybe post as well to see if your students learned anything during. Honestly, it just depends on the teacher and how creative they are. But I personally love this app and I think everyone should know about it, or maybe I can just know about it and it can be my personal hidden gem. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you found this useful. Bye.